The upgraded Suicide Squad versus the downgraded Avengers. Which team is more powerful? Which team wins in a full-scale battle? Well, that's the battle I got for y'all today. Like, share, and subscribe. As well as comment down below on any thoughts you have about this video. Now, before getting right into the video, let me just be completely and utterly clear and state that these are the versions of both these two teams I'm going to be using for this battle, with no other versions being considered and no other characters being considered. So no Rick Flag, no Taskmaster, and no Sentry. Just these characters, just these versions. Now, let's get into it, okay? Now, obviously, I have to first of all state that technically the Suicide Squad have more power than the Thunderbolts. I say this because, for the most part, the Thunderbolts are just enhanced humans. Like, they are just more or less superhuman characters, whilst the Suicide Squad not only has 3 more or less perfect shots, but it also has a character that can more or less disintegrate other characters with absolute ease with their abilities, that being Polka Dot Man, obviously. And then it also has Ratcatcher too, who's incredible and incredibly powerful, obviously, as she was the main reason they were actually able to defeat a being as powerful as Starro. So technically the Suicide Squad have more power than the Thunderbolts, who are just a group of enhanced humans. But in all honesty, I do believe that the Thunderbolts have a higher chance of actually defeating the Suicide Squad, and that's because their enhanced physical attributes allow them to most likely be able to take down the Suicide Squad members before the Suicide Squad members are able to take them down. And that's because, excluding King Shark, the rest of the Suicide Squad members are more or less just humans. They have human levels of strength, speed, and durability. I mean, if you were to ask me who I believed would win between Bloodsport and Ratcatcher, I'd easily say Bloodsport, because though Ratcatcher has greater power than Bloodsport, she doesn't have any enhanced levels of physical strength, speed, or durability, so she's not going to be able to react, block, or dodge a bullet, and definitely not tank one. Thus meaning Bloodsport would easily be capable of just taking aim and killing her before she's able to use her abilities, and he'd be able to do that to a few other members of the Suicide Squad, and the Thunderbolts technically should be able to do that to him and the rest of the Suicide Squad, and that's because their enhanced physical advantages allow them to most likely shoot first. I say this because the Thunderbolts are physically strong enough to somewhat hold their own against godlike characters, they are durable enough to tank attacks from godlike characters, and they are fast enough to actually react, block, and dodge bullets. We've literally seen them capable of doing exactly that. So I have to say that they are most likely faster than every single member of the Suicide Squad, thus meaning they should probably be able to take aim and shoot first, thus killing a few members of the Suicide Squad before the members of the Suicide Squad are able to kill them, and thus only leaving King Shark as the main problem, as he should be able to tank quite a lot of bullets, but even he is not going to last long in a battle against multiple super soldiers, as one super soldier should be a massive problem for him, since one super soldier can hold their own against a godlike character like Thanos, can tank attacks against a godlike character like Thanos, and you must note that Thanos is relative to the Hulk's physical strength, who can one-punch a Leviathan. So super soldiers are incredibly durable and incredibly strong, and they are faster, more agile, and better skilled, and with just general better intellect than King Shark. So a single super soldier in the Thunderbolts should be able to be a problem for King Shark, and more than one is just a fight King Shark is not going to be able to actually win. So putting this into a scenario, you've got the Thunderbolts on one end of the arena and the Suicide Squad on the other end. You count to 3 and the battle begins, and the moment it does, all sides draw their weapons and fire. But unfortunately for the Suicide Squad, given that the Thunderbolts are most likely faster than them, they should be able to take aim and shoot first, thus killing a few members of the Suicide Squad, as the Suicide Squad not only have no way of protecting themselves against bullets, they can in no way react to bullets, and the Thunderbolts members are also really great shots, with some of them having been trained since they were children, and others literally having fought in actual wars in the past, and some of them being incredibly old and very experienced. So it's not like they are going to miss any shots. They are most likely going to be able to take aim and shoot first, thus kill a few members of the Suicide Squad before the members of the Suicide Squad are able to kill them. And then that would just leave King Shark, who will take a bit of time to defeat, but 1 or 2 super soldiers should be able to take him down as well. So yeah, I think the Thunderbolts should be able to defeat the Suicide Squad. It's not an easy decision, because you could make the argument that the members of the Suicide Squad somehow shoot first, or that the members of the Thunderbolts are just distracted by King Shark or something. I mean, you could make those arguments, but it's just more likely that the Thunderbolts are able to shoot first, given their physical superiority, and once they've killed like Peacemaker and Bloodsport, the battle is more or less over, as Ratcatcher and Polka Dot Man will not be that hard to take down because they're also just going to be taken down by single bullets, and then King Shark will take like maybe 2 super soldiers, but after that it's GG's. So yeah, I think the Thunderbolts win the battle. Not easy decision, but nevertheless one I believe goes to the Thunderbolts. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all for today. I'm sure many people are going to have a lot of comments and thoughts about this. It's completely understandable. If y'all do, please leave them down below. This is MC Info with another MC Clash. I'm out.